I need to talk to y'all about this shift knob I got. Come on. I mean, to be honest, I know this isn't that big of a deal. Like, frankly, you're probably looking at this video like, you can't shoot a whole video about a shift knob. And yes, I can. It's not gonna be that long. Give me a couple minutes. I wanna highlight the work that this gentleman did for me. I'm gonna put his Instagram tag up here. His company goes by SYMBIOSIS. I don't know if he has a website for that company, but his Instagram tag is here. He created a shift knob for me that was a very weird ask, right? It wasn't normal. I wanted a certain height that looks weird, it looks odd, it works for me. I want it to be weighted, and so he created it for me. And I want to show what he's done. I like to highlight the small guy, the car community, the small guy, you know, helping out people. That's what we do this for. I want to show something that's unique. And if you got an idea, let's just say you want a shift knob like this, right? Maybe you want it in red. Maybe you want it to be a little bit bigger in diameter. Maybe you want it to be longer. All those type of things, right? Pause. But let's just say you wanted something unique. And who out there is making unique shift knobs? Well, this guy is. Let me show you what I got. Okay, so, you know, I'm just here to show my lineage, okay? This is where I started and this is where I'm at now. And I'm only doing this really to kind of highlight the difference on what I have, because as you can see, this is the OEM shift knob, right? OEM shift knob comes in a GR Corolla. I quickly got rid of that because it's very light, no weight to it. So I quickly got rid of that. Then I jumped over to wearelikewise. So wearelikewise makes this nice all aluminum one. Very nice weight. The problem with this is gonna burn your hand off, okay? Let me tell you something. For our Texas owners, this will be on fire if you don't have a tinted windshield or windshield cover and you go to grab this to shift. Insane. Now, the next one was DC Sports. Now, shout out to DC Sports because this was the first time I ever had a Delrin type of shift knob. Now, the DC Sports thing kind of rubbed off on it, but it's still a quality shift knob. It has a little bit of weight, not a lot of weight, but it has a decent amount. It's fairly light. After this, I jumped over to billetworkz. Had a custom one made, blue Cosmo or something, nice weight. This was paired with their short shifter. It felt great, but I needed a little bit more height. Now I had bought an extension with wearelikewise. They have a weighted extension you can get for this, but it was too much weight. See, like when I had this with the wearelikewise, it was just too much. Like this plus wearelikewise, it just wasn't good. So then I ran into a gentleman who messaged me on Instagram about making a custom shift knob, and this is what we ended up with. Before I throw it in the car, I want to highlight some build quality here. Delrin, this white, obviously it's like a composite material. It doesn't heat up in the summer, and that's a clear benefit here. Now, most Delrin ones, like I showed you from the DC Sports ones, are usually smaller in size. So I wanted something that had the weight of the wearelikewise, but with different length, different height, and the same material. And that's what this dude made for me. I mean, that's why I'm so excited about this, because if you look inside, quality, I guess that material is like a brass, or it's all stainless steel. You can even tell him to customize how long you want this collar. Because I have the billetworkz short shifter, you'll see in the car, I wanted the collar to be a little bit longer so they can kind of, when it screws down, it kind of fits closer to where the billetworkz kind of lifts up. So I asked for a bigger collar when it comes to the shift knob and the height of it. So that's kind of what I wanted to just show and give people. I mean, like, I know for the most part we can get a shift knob anywhere you want, but I like highlighting people that are doing custom work from their home, small business. And that's what this guy did. Now, I will say this. If he's watching this video, watch this review, I will say one thing. Think about possibly having your own logo or something that you can probably have as an option to put on top of this. Not that everybody wants that, but, or even some type of laser etch here at the bottom, just to highlight your work. That's all I'm saying. I love it even without any of the logos and stuff, but especially when it comes to like branding, that's one thing I'll tell him if he's watching this video. But man, you excellent work, dude. Like for real, for real. This is one of the best shift knobs I've ever had. Thank you. So I threw the shifter on. This is everything. This is the big deal, right? I wanted to highlight this gentleman because he does great work. It's extremely high quality, nice Delrin. It doesn't heat up in the summer or in the Texas heat. It's nice and comfortable. And he gave it at the height I wanted, which might seem weird to everybody else. You might think, look at it and be like, this is odd, but this is what I wanted. See my elbow? I have the 6-element armrest. I have to have it. Some people, they're cool without it. This is what I wanted, to be able to kind of rest my hand, have nice shifts when I'm shifting quickly. If I want to, I could still raise my elbow, shift faster, have different engagement. And the weight of this allows us to still have that mechanical feel. See, I didn't want to give that up. The problem with having like the wearelikewise one with an extension, it was so much weight that it just felt numb when you were shifting. It didn't have an engagement. I couldn't really feel the changes. I like that notchy feeling. And while this might look crazy to everybody else for the height, the CoolerWorks and K-shifter people sit a little bit higher. And I'm getting over there. Like, I know I'm doing all this. This is just engagement. This is me having fun, enjoying my journey. But I'm making my way to a K-shifter, and it will happen sooner than later. So for now, this gentleman, JD Cruz, once again, thank you, man. I appreciate this. It feels excellent. It drives excellent. It allows me to rest my elbow here and shift with ease. It has nice weight. It doesn't feel notchy. Now, the one thing that I know people are looking at is this reverse lockout. And they're probably wondering, how the heck are you getting this thing into reverse if you got this much length in between here and the reverse lockout? Easy. You just lift it up. See, there isn't any risk here because all I got to do is do this. Now, this is a billetworkz short shifter that's sitting under this. So if you're wondering why my shifts look so short, it's because this is a billetworkz short shifter combined with a Racer X short shifter in the front. I've already had a video of this. Check it up here. If you want to know how to do this, it'll be on the screen somewhere, a video that I did when I combined both those short shifters. But for now, again, thank you, JD. I don't know his full name. I just know his Instagram tag. I'm going to throw it up here again. Symbiosis. If you want a custom shift knob, if you got some weird idea like I did, hit this guy up. Quality work. Thanks again. I'll see y'all around.